Hey guys, it is Sunday here in West Virginia, and today we're going to do a JDM unboxing. We're going to call it Super Sunday. We're doing a couple of A90 Liberty Walk Widebody Supras from MiniGT. It's been a couple weeks since we've done some JDM stuff, so let's free a couple today. So let's move over here away from our barn find diorama to our open area in front of the Pro Street Fury to unbox these two guys. The LBWK A90 in black and white. Used to have both of these. I think I've done videos on these when they were first launched a few years back, but ended up getting rid of them, and I just kind of like really missed having them in my collection, so I started searching for them again. I figured this one would be easy to find, and it was, but I figured this would be hard, and it actually wasn't. It was relatively easy to find at a reasonable price, too. I think I got it for like 15 bucks. And the reason I thought it was going to be hard to find because it is a China exclusive. Usually those older country exclusives, anything that's over like 2 years old or a year, even sometimes a year old, it's a country exclusive, usually goes for like $30+ easy, maybe upwards of $100. So that's why I was very happy to find this one. It is also in a blister pack like this, but it's not a Miho exclusive. It is actually, I think, a Japan exclusive, like a Liberty Walk exclusive for maybe their hobby shop or some of their custom shops, something like that. Because they do that occasionally where they'll put these in blister packs for Liberty Walk and sell them in the stores and hobby stores and such things like that. But anyways, this is a China exclusive, and this was the first time the A90 was released with a 6-spoke wheel on it. So pretty cool. So anyways, you see on the front, Mini GT, LB Works, Toyota GR Supra in black. This is a pic of the diecast. And this is your age recommendation and the warning label for choking hazard, and then Mini GT on the same cap. On the same cap, you have LB for Liberty Walk. The back side, as you can see on the UPC, it does state that this is your Toyota GR Supra black right-hand drive China exclusive. And these you will not find in a left-hand drive. And there's your TSM holographic sticker for the licensing stuff and your Toyota licensing right here. And then topside collector number and where to find Mini GT online and on social media. So let's get this guy out and take a look at him. And they usually come wrapped in like plastic cellophane, so I've already had this open and out, and actually had it for probably 2 or 3 weeks now, and it's been in my display case. And as I don't know if I mentioned, but I've done videos on both of these before when they were first launched, so you'll may have like started thinking, if you've been following me for a while, that hey, you've done these cars before. And you're right. It's just that I started collecting again in March of last year after taking a break for a year, and I started to reaccumulate some of the items that I used to have. So as you can see, this is a really cool subtle livery. The sides of the car are done in a matte black, like the insert of the fender, because the fender kind of dips in. It's kind of like a Pandem body kit where the back side of the tread of the tire is exposed on the front tire. The wide body only goes in front of the tire and above the tire, but it does not go on the back side. It's kind of like an inverted body kit. And then you could see it is done in matte black around the wheel well on the back. And then, as you can see, there's a 6-spoke wheel, which they look very good on this car. And then some other little like co-sponsor decals there on the side skirt and on the front part of the rear flare. And then you have a high wing on the back, kind of like your TRD style wing. And then the backside, you have your red acrylic taillight lenses, the Toyota emblem, LBWK plate, your silver trimmed exhaust tips, and this does has rubber mirrors, so they are durable, but I would still be careful. And then on the front, you could see through the windshield the gauge pod. Little bubble there is on the right side, so it is a right-hand drive. LBWK on the header panel, acrylic headlight lenses, your Toyota emblem, and then your chin spoiler here, which is also done in like a matte black, which is very nice. The car is a very sweet looking car. And then it is metal on metal, as always, with button head Phillips screws holding it together. If you didn't want to wheel swap it, you don't have to drill it out or anything like that. And nice detail on this chassis. Not overkill, but it does have some details on it, unlike some of the other chassis. So a very cool piece. Now this guy here, this is going to be from probably 2 years ago. I think it came out in 2021. And so now it would be like 3 years ago. So this is a limited edition 1 of 2,400 for Miho. They do come sealed in the box for an international release, which is mainly found in Asia and Europe. But some guys here in the States will get the sealed boxes too, but not very often. Usually they get the Mihos if they're available. So anyways, this being the older one, because as I showed you about a week or two ago, with some of them where the back is cut out in this black cardboard here in the blister pack, so you could see the holographic TSM sticker on the box. But now, this is the older one, so this has the holographic sticker on the cardboard. I guess a lot of people are complaining about that because they open them and just keep the box and display the car, and they wanted the holographic sticker on the box because they throw away the blister pack like myself. So now they started putting them on the box and did a cutout on the back of the cardboard so the people that do not free their cars can still see that holographic sticker. So that's pretty cool. And now you have all of the stuff that's on the box here on the blister pack, and then you can see that this is your LB Works Toyota GR Supra white left-hand drive. So this is on the contrary to the black one. And I've already cut around the backside to get him out. And as you can see, no holographic sticker. It even has the little dotted line where it should be, in case, I guess, you want to cut it off this cardboard. You can tape it on there or glue it on there. Something like that. So, get the box out. And we're not really going to go over all the stuff on the box like we did on the other one, because it's all the same stuff. The only thing is, they kind of didn't go too in-depth with the white. It just says white. And this is actually a little bit more than just your standard white paint. This is actually a pearl paint, and I'll try to get it in the camera so you can see it. It doesn't have a lot of heavy pearl where you see a lot of the rainbow reflecting in it, but you could see like the dullness here and there with like a sparkly finish, like a pearl look. So this is more of a pearl white, because I took pics of this next to the LBWK livery GTR, and then I had it sitting next to the rollback tiny MiniGT exclusive collaboration, and you could see that this one kind of stood out from the hauler and the GTR. It's a little bit duller, but as I said, in the light you can see the pearl, and it's a pretty sweet paint job. Now, as you can see, pretty much the exact same car. Everything's there. I didn't show you on the back window of the other one, but yeah, you have all those sponsors going down the back window vertically. Then you have Liberty Walk written on top of this, like TRD style wing. And this does have rubber mirrors, as you can see. And then you can look through the windshield of this one, and you can see that the dome gauge pod thing is there on the left-hand side. Everything pretty much is the same except for the wheels. These are still the wheels that are on most of the LBWK released A90 Supras. And they're actually, I think, the same wheels that come on like the Silhouette Huracan and such. So that's heavily used wheel. That 6-spoke is kind of rare. You don't see it too often. I know one of the GTRs, I think it's a Silhouette GTR, the Shell version runs that 6-spoke, but not many of them have that 6-spoke wheel, which is probably one of my favorite wheels, actually. I guess just because it's different and it's hardly used. Instead of seeing the same stuff over and over again, like those 4G Autos that they first started using on the GTRs, those were heavily used. The 6-spoke is not used that much. But as you can see, red acrylic taillight lenses, all the livery as like the black one, except everything stands out more on the white. Then you have clear acrylic headlight lenses, and the base is metal, like the other one, held together with button head Phillips screws, in case you want to mod, you can. And it has a black roof insert, whereas, well, this one does too, but it's black car, so you really can't tell. So anyways, they look cool, as I said, facing off, like going head to head there. Pretty sweet. And they're my two favorite A90s out there besides the Pandem. The Pandem I really like too, that I unboxed a couple months ago for you guys. So that's it for today, guys. We're going to be back again tomorrow for our Mopar Monday. And we've got some sweet green light stuff. And we're going to be doing the video at Mr. Norm's because Green Light finally released some Mr. Norm's Grand Spalding pieces. So we're going to be unboxing both items that I'm aware of that Green Light has now. I don't think they have more than these two, so if they do, I'll be getting them, but for right now, it's just the two, and we'll unbox them for you guys tomorrow. It's the Charger and the truck and trailer set, so be sure to tune back in tomorrow for our Mopar Monday. Thanks for watching, guys.